to the next one. Alright, we are on our way to our first backpacking trip. We are going to a place called Evans Bridge. And it's not named after our Evan. It'd be interesting to find out who it's actually named after. But this is a nice long road here. Clark's Landing Road. Our destination's only about half an hour away, so. Bobby's? Get it out?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh man. I don't know. 10 miles in this thing. I guess that's Evans Bridge. I wonder if one of those guys is Evan. Alright, so we are right here. We're going to pick up the trail, hike all the way over, off the map, Bass River over here. This is Wharton. And we're hiking from Wharton, the edge of Wharton, to Bass River. And actually one of my first jobs was working in Wharton State Forest for the CCP, Clean Communities Program. We basically just went off-roading and picked up trash. It's a pretty cool job for a teenager to have.
Sorry, the waist strap.
No, it's there. I'll do it for you. It is November, but these ticks do not go away easy around here. How's it feel, Bobby?
Good.
You sure? Yeah. We'll see how it feels after a couple miles. It looks good. It looks like it fits you well.
Yeah.
All right, and we are off. And I hope that this is the trail. According to the map, this is it. I didn't see any markings though. The Batona Trail has pink markings. So we're on the lookout for pink markings on trees, little pink hash marks. That's what we're looking for. By the way, the Batona Trail, if you're not familiar, it's a 50-mile long trail that stretches across 3 different state parks here in southern New Jersey. And it starts out up in Brendan Burn, which used to be Lebanon State Forest. And then it goes through Wharton, which is the biggest, I believe, of the 3, and then ends in Bass River, and that's where we're going. And I didn't realize this until just recently, that Batona stood for Back to Nature. B-A-T-O-N-A. So that's something that I learned. And I've never really hiked it overnight, so this should be interesting. All right, here's where we're gonna make camp. Where we're gonna make camp for the night. This is it. We reached our destination. Just kidding. There are rattlesnakes out here, but they usually keep to themselves. It's probably the most dangerous animal you'll see. Occasionally, you might have a black bear that makes its way down here from up north. How you feeling?
Good.
I hope you're feeling good. We just started. All right, so we just started, and we already reached a dead end, so this was not the trail that we wanted. So we got to go back and find out where the Batona Trail is. According to the map, this looks right where it should be, but as you can see, it pretty much dead ends. I mean, there's a little deer trail there, but that's not what we want. So let's look. All right, so it is on the other side of the bridge. We had to cross Evans Bridge to get here. And it was a little hard to tell on the map, but once you looked on the map, I saw that the trail was on the other side. So that was just a trail, a random dead-end trail that they put there to confuse people. Thanks a lot. But I do see the pink markings now. And I've always known the Batona whenever I've seen it to be well marked. So that was kind of a first clue that it was not the Batona. But yeah, here you can see the pink markings on the trees. All right, now, after our false start, we are ready to finally hit the Batona. Here we go. Woods just got a whole lot darker. Pretty thick canopy, very beautiful though. We do seem to have lost the pink markings already. There's already a fork in the road, so I hope we didn't get lost. There is a sign up ahead though. So far this is more challenging than I thought it would be, just trying to find the trail. I don't know what this is. It almost looks man-made. Somebody living in here? Hello? It's a shelter. Somebody made a shelter, a little tent. That's pretty cool. Watch out, there might be somebody in there, Bobby. Come on, Jared, come on. Jared. Come on.
I just want to see what's in there.
Can you see in there?
Yeah, there's like tinfoil wrapping.
Does it look like a blanket that somebody's underneath?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so again, we're at another crossroads here. And I think we want to take the right, but at the same time there's still no markings. Which is really weird, because I've always known the Batona Trail to be really well marked, and I've never taken this part before. So, Alright, so we have reached another dead end. We actually came upon the river. We intersected with the river. So the second trail that we've started on was not the correct trail yet. So we've probably walked at least a mile now with these heavy packs on our back.
You did?
Probably, yeah, counting both trails. And we still have not found the actual Batona Trail.
I guess it goes underwater.
So I guess the moral of the story here on the Batona Trail is if you don't see pink markings right away, you're not on the right trail. It's just weird that there's so many of these hooks. And we took the initial entryway that was all marked with pink, but as soon as we took it, it forked, and there were no pink markings anywhere indicating which fork to take. And we took the one that followed the river, because the map has us following the river for a certain period of time. But as you can see, we basically just intersected with the waiting river. So we are going back to the road to figure it out. All right, we went back out to the road again, and what I figured out, I had no idea, was that this is the Batona Trail. It goes along the road. On the map that I printed out, it looks like it's along the river a lot closer, because it's just a map that I printed out from the computer, so it really doesn't give you a good idea of distances, but we have to hike along the road for a lot longer. So I just thought that we would turn into the woods once we saw pink markings, because there was a trail there, and that's right when the pink markings, but we needed to follow the pink markings along the road for even further. And it looks like there's a car up there. We are actually on the Batona Trail now, and you can see how well marked it is. But I didn't realize it went along the road for this long. Okay, wrong again. That just took us back to where the Batona Trail went off in the other direction. So we are back along the road here. Boys are already getting pretty tired with their packs on their back. Still have not found the actual entrance to the trail. This is craziness. All right, so we crossed the bridge again, and we are now heading north, which really, according to the map, that's not the way it looks at all. So we did find pink markings though. So the pink markings actually take us the opposite direction of what the map seems to indicate. All right, we finally found it. And it was on the other side of the bridge. So we had crossed the bridge in the wrong direction. But that is the way that the map makes it look like. It's on the south side of the river and the bridge. It's a dead animal, don't touch it. All right, so we were finally, about half an hour later, about to hit the Batona Trail. But who knew, honestly, who knew that there were that many other little sidewinder trails right near the entrance. And I had no idea that the trail was this far up from the bridge, and that you have to hike along the road. And you know, again, the map that I printed out, I guess I should have gotten a better quality map, because the map that I printed out from the internet was really hard to read in terms of being able to see on which side of the river the trail was. Thank goodness. Now that we're all hot and tired and sweaty, we can finally start our 10-mile hike. And it is very, very well marked. This is what I was expecting. I just couldn't find the trailhead here. Alright, so once you find the trail, extremely well marked, and there is a body of water to the left of it, just like on the map, but I guess because of the way that the map printed out, the two bodies of water were really indistinguishable, so it looked like the trail was on the other side of the Wading River where the canoe launch was. But there's multiple branches of it that you can't really make out on the map, and that threw me off, I guess.